when you look at historically, you look at the actual numbers, we are even including what happened in the Middle East this week, which is
Hmm.
Hamas and Israel, right? And if you look at what's
Yeah,
going on, the ongoing thing with Ukraine and Russia, even
yeah,
including all that stuff, we're still in one of the most peaceful eras in human existence.
yeah.
What the
Well,
fuck does that say about people?
that's true.
Come
Humanity.
on.
Whatever happened to humanity, man? It's terrible. It's just
Yeah.
insane. It's freaking insane. And I mean, nobody likes war. The number one thing we say, wise old bastards, war is bad. War bad. Love good.
That,
Okay.
love good, war bad.
War bad.
Partly
Yeah.
because love is like not just love; it's the physical part of love. Yeah, that's nice too.
The physical stuff's
And
good.
because and because neither one of us has enough shares in the war industrial complex, we're not making money from this, so
Yeah.
can't find any good fucking hook on this. Just can't.
Yeah. It's really
But
sad.
it's, I mean, you look at it and it's like, man, you look at all the fucking wars that have ever happened. What have they ever achieved? Look at one of the scariest wars that happened not quite in your lifetime. You're not quite that old. I'm not quite that old, but we're not. We're like one generation away from the Great War, the World War II, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. That
And
wasn't
look
so
at that.
great.
So what
It still
happened?
wasn't so great, man.
Killed a killed a fuck ton of people.
Yeah.
Okay, and at the end of the day, so now, I mean, we both live in, come from the Western. What were we called today? That was not the Axis. The evil Axis are the bad guys. The
No, no,
Allies. We
yeah,
come from the Allied
allies. We were the
countries, right?
allied,
Yeah,
allied
we were the
countries, right?
Allies, and now
Yeah,
like we were like what? We were at war with Germany and Japan. You look at the whole
yeah,
global situation today. Who were
exactly.
two of the most important allies that we have in the global war and every other fucking thing? Germany
Yeah,
and Japan. So
yeah.
what was the
Well, don't
point?
forget about
Killing the
England.
fucking people for what?
There's a few others.
Who?
England and Australia. There's a few others. Canada's and Canada U.S. alliance. I mean, there's a few, but yeah, you're
No,
right.
no, I
It's
know,
the
but that's what I'm
two
saying. Like
two
we
biggest
all think
ones
we're the good
were
guys. I'm sure the guys on the other
yeah,
side thought they were the good guys. But we're saying
yeah.
that, like, okay, we were the good guys, and we fought millions of fucking people died in the war against Germany and Japan, and now Germany and
Yeah.
Japan are great fucking friends against
Hmm.
whatever else is happening this week. So,
Right.
like,
That's correct.
what's the point of war? Why can't we all
Can't
play
really think
like
of it.
Dungeons and Dragons and roll that 16-side dice and say, okay, you are coming up to a tank battle. What happens? Roll the dice. Oh, have a ham sandwich. Okay. I mean, fuck.
Really,
Why
really.
can't we just do
Yeah.
that?
Much better. Much better. War games. But actually, war is
Well,
not a
like
game.
that,
Reality, it's not. That sucks. Only in
like that old,
virtual. Maybe we should have
what was it
virtual
that?
wars. What's his name?
Well, like in the
We could
Star
have.
Trek episode, in the original
Yeah.
Star Trek series, there
Yeah.
was that
Yeah.
one show where Captain Kirk and the boys rolled up on this planet. They were having war, and they had their war was all like basically a computer game, right? It was like,
Yeah.
okay, somebody hit the button and it randomly said, "Oh, we blew that shit up," so 96 people died. So those 96 people had to go to some kind of chamber and walk in and get like fried. And old Kirk was saying, "Oh man, doing that, that's keeping the war going for generations because you're hiding the horrors of war. So you should
Hmm.
just have the horror of war will stop you."
Okay.
Okay, so we do it on planet Earth. We're the smart guys. We do it. We take the full on horror of war, and
Yeah.
it didn't stop. Fuck all. Didn't stop
That's right.
nothing.
That's right. It's still. It only stops when you run out of money or people, or finally give up. Right. Surrender. I mean, look. I mean, the horrors are terrible. I mean, I think one of the biggest horrors was a nuclear bomb in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. I mean, those two. That was terrible. He's just gone. Uh, and since then, nothing nuclear. That was the end of nuclear back in the 40s. So it ended the war. Okay, that was still terrible. It's a terrible way to end a war. But what the hell? How to end wars? How to end the war? That's another issue. According to sources, the Ukraine and Russia conflict can be pretty much resolved easily, but it's all up to administration stuff. But when it comes to the stuff in Hamas and Israel, holy shit! It is about religion. A lot of it. So how to end that? I mean, how to resolve that issue? I mean, why can't
Well,
they just
that
live peacefully?